Power to the people. We back at new maintenance. Yeah. Let me show you how we rock. When we came in. More craziness. Wow. 19-year-old girl, young woman, was just randomly stabbed out of Manhattan subway. Was it a girl? I don't know. But if you make me think, it has to have been somebody in white beat. Okay? It had to have been one of them dudes wearing the white beat. So you mean to tell me that we got these crazy people again running around, acting stupid? That's okay. Because we gonna find them. We gonna find them. Welcome to the Hood Hamptons show. I'm your guest, your host, Mr. Hood Hamptons himself, aka the title of the show. You know what I'm saying? And let's check it out.
Who assaulted a 19-year-old woman as she walked into a subway station tonight. She's talking only to CBS 2 about this random attack and why she's afraid the attacker could strike again.
This comes as new numbers show transit crime is up more than 53% this year. CBS 2's Alec Ballard with the exclusive interview and the calls to keep subway and bus riders safe.
That 19-year-old victim was heading down into the subway with a girlfriend when she noticed a man following them. He walked away and she thought they were safe until he grabbed her from behind.
I was like really stuck. I didn't really have anywhere to move.
She has scars across her neck and a stab wound in her back. This 19-year-old.
So it said the guy snuck up on her from behind. It wasn't no girl. Get over here, man. It wasn't no girl. See, this is what I'm saying about that situation. People is is going bonkers, B. Come on in. Leave him alone. Get in here. Leave him alone. All right. Good boy. You all right, man? All right. Leave him alone now. Let him live. Good boy. Let him live. Let him live. All right. So people is going bonkers out there. Once again, people is going bonkers out there. Let's finish.
Woman asked we not show her face because her attacker has not been caught. It happened early Friday morning at the Delancey Street subway station.
I'm walking down the stairs. My friend's a little bit ahead of me. And he just immediately puts me in a chokehold. Like from behind, I had no clue what was going on. I thought, like, was my friend pranking me? Like, who I was calling, like, who is this? Who's holding me? And then he wasn't loosening his grip.
She says the man pulled out a small knife and was digging it into her throat.
And my friend turns around, notices I'm not with her, and turns around and just screams like, "Oh my God!" And then he lets go and just punctures my back and then runs off.
She called 911 but says it took police about 40 minutes to arrive. She fears since he got away, he could strike again.
He went for me.
Said the dude got away, but the police took 40 minutes to get there. Mayor Adams, I'm not going to ask you again to stop letting the polls take over your mind. Knowing that these peoples is out there, brother, right? And they running around and, You and I both know that we have to get these people some help. You know what I'm saying, man, Adams? And you're not making it no better by letting Kathy Hochul and the rest of the crew take money from out our pocket. Meaning, you ain't give us that reparations yet. I said you ain't give us that reparations yet. You gave everybody else theirs, but you ain't give us ours. So now it results to somebody getting stabbed at a Delancey. And Delancey Street was the shit to go to. Delancey was the spot. Go down there and get everything. You go down there and get everything in Delancey. Oh, yes, you do. I remember. But see, they need police on them trains for that lengthy ride because that ride goes all the way into a bridge and it got to ride the way it got to ride. You know what I'm saying? That's why they close them doors, because people be running around trying to go to doors and doors and mess around and fall through the goddamn tracks and hurt themselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm right here, mid-range. Good to see you. Let's finish.
I was with somebody, so I feel scared for people who are just alone.
The latest NYPD data shows crime in transit is up 53% so far this year compared to last. Just a couple hours after this attack, police say a 62-year-old man was slashed and stabbed in the face inside the Queensboro Plaza subway station. And
You heard that? In the Queens Plaza. Yeah, let me tell you something, man. This shit gotta stop. This shit gotta stop, B. Did you hear that? It's a little hood. You see that? Let's get back to it.
police are looking for this man who they say beat up a 27-year-old man on an MTA bus in Brooklyn last weekend.
The police need to be focused on imminent threats of violence.
Danny Pearlstein of the Riders Alliance says police in the transit system help, but that isn't the only solution to a safer commute.
The subway doesn't run frequently enough. People are left waiting for long periods of time on platforms. The governor needs to run more trains.
The victim told me she does not know the suspect's motive. He didn't try to steal anything from her. Authorities are asking anyone with information on any of these incidents to call.
That's what they said. Yeah, that was the shopping spot. So he was trying to rob the girl. Now listen to this one.
Welcome to.
So they going in the pharmacy to steal. What is you stealing in the pharmacy? Peace, Trent. What you stealing in the pharmacy? That's what I want to know. What's in the pharmacy? Let's go see what's in the pharmacy.
And now to the latest on a shooting at a Bronx pharmacy that killed a drill rapper from Los Angeles. But NYPD released videos of the suspect wanted in connection with that shooting. It happened Thursday afternoon inside the Amazing Pharmacy in East Tremont. The victim, Avanti Frowner, was with his friend who survived. He told police the suspects robbed them of cash and gold chains. The victim was followed into the pharmacy where he was shot multiple times. Frowner was in town to film a rap video on June 21st.
So he was in there doing a rap video. Right, let's see it again. Let me hear it one more time.
And now to the latest on a shooting at a Bronx pharmacy that killed a drill rapper from Los Angeles. The NYPD released videos of the suspect wanted in connection with that shooting. It happened Thursday afternoon inside the Amazing Pharmacy in East Tremont. The victim, Avanti Frowner, was with his friend who survived. He told police the suspects robbed them of cash and gold chains. The victim was followed into the pharmacy where he was shot multiple times. Frowner was in town to film a rap video on June 21st.
We ain't even get there. We're 11 days away. He didn't even finish the fucking rap video. You see where we going with this? So Nipsey Hussle died 3 years ago. I watched that over and over and over, right? I come to think that people are crazy. Let me see what's going on. Okay? I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you, man. We ain't even getting the first verse yet. I'm afraid to even come on rap behind this shit. Isolated showers and all that. Tell you, man, keep yourself close, man. Keep yourself close. With that, I'ma get you up off me. I mean, the best way you know how, man. First class empire. You know what I'm saying? Keep that thing close, man. It's getting real drastic, man. I'm just listening to the thing here. This thing here don't look too comfortable. He ain't even make it to the rap video. That's gonna come out June 21st. Just lost another dude named Trouble. I guess when you name yourself these names, that's what you bring, you know, affirmating these crazy stuff that you're saying. You know, he was a drill rapper. They said he was the New York drill rapper, or New Jersey drill rapper, Atlanta drill rapper. Where they say he came from, just to go to New Jersey and get murdered in the pharmacy. Only thing I could think of in the pharmacy, some type of pharmaceutical drugs that you have to be prescribed to get from your primary care doctor. I don't think there's no over-the-counter medication besides Dimertab and all the rest of that other stuff, right? Right or wrong? So where we at with this? Once again, we in the trenches. Okay? So they found the dude who stabbed the lady on the train. They found him an hour ago. Got his picture right there. He's going to jail. He's going to jail.
In Manhattan, police released video of the suspect wanted in the early Friday morning attack on the Lower East Side. The 19-year-old victim, who did not want to show her face, spoke exclusively with CBS 2 last night. She said she was walking with a friend into the Delancey Street station when a man...
That's it. She was walking with a friend. Right?
He just immediately puts me in a chokehold. Like,
puts her in the fucking chokehold. I'm looking for something real quick.
My friend pranking me, like, who I was calling, like, who is this?
I didn't play midnight.
And then he wasn't loosening his grip. My
played
friend
E.
turns around, notices I'm not with her, and turns around and just
That's
screams,
the 11.
like, oh my god! And then he lets
Okay,
go
at night.
and just punctures my
5:04.
and then runs off.
Man.
The woman said she did not know the suspect and that the attack was unprovoked. She said the attack was unprovoked.
Okay. Let me see what they said. All right. Yo, man. It makes me think about your boy Donald Trump, right? Salute, Queen. It makes me think about Donald Trump, right? What they doing, man. It's fucked up. Mike Pence could have fixed all that, man. Mike Pence could have fixed all that, man. See, that's the job of a vice president. I knew he was wilding out when he was doing the debate with the lady. I knew he was doing a debate with the lady. He was bugging out. Yeah, he's back on Twitter. He definitely is. The stop and frisk. Yeah, they need to. They need to. They definitely need to. See, when Bloomberg initiated the frisk, the stop and frisk, quality of life worked for a minute. It worked for a minute. You know what I'm saying? It got a lot of things done. So now, you know, with Pence, you fucked that up, Mike Pence. You messed up the election. Not only that it got messed up, to how it got messed up, you caused all that. I told you, that January 6th, it was a whole gimmick. That shit wasn't really what they say it is. I seen some extra footage that they was talking about, and honestly, man, it don't even make any sense to see that many people with a few black folks. I saw a few black folks. I saw a few black folks, man. I saw a few of them. I saw a few black folks running around, but mainly a lot of Caucasians. Now, only thing I could come to the conclusion to think of is that these people love their country. You understand what I'm saying? These peoples love their country, man. You know, I mean, what you expect? Hold on, I'm on the phone. I'm on the live. Okay, yeah, just I'm on the live real quick. All right, yeah, put that on in. All right, thanks. Come on in and sit over there. Yeah, man. Mike Pence, you messed that up, man. You flipped the script on the whole thing. All you had to do was pull the election and said, yo, I want to see what's up. I watched it. Trump gonna let you know on Twitter. He gonna let you know. That's why Elon Musk bought it. That's why Elon Musk bought it. It was a design plan to get the man. See, when you got a president that loves when I look at Trump, I thought about Ronald Reagan. He using the same tactics like Ronald Reagan. Instead of giving out that bullshit what Reagan did in the Reaganomics, he giving out Trumponomics. Gave a few people a couple of dollars in their pocket, opened up small business loans, and he was protecting the border to stop trafficking of all sorts of illegals. Y'all didn't want that. Y'all didn't want that. You was listening to all the Nancy Pelosi's. When I was listening to them people's running around, they was in her office looking for her, boy. They was looking for her very, very handsomely, too. They wanted that lady bad. The House Speaker, oh yeah, they wanted her. And they wanted the big Jew. You know who the big Jew is? Chuck Schumer. Yo, Chuck. Yo, Chuck Schumer. Let me ask you something, man. Coming in to chill out and blaze up. Yo, Chuck Schumer. Let me ask you something, man. Let me ask you something, man. This is where I'm about to get real with Chuck Schumer, man. I don't like you, Chuck Schumer. I don't like you one bit no more, man. I've been listening, watching, paying attention. You ain't said nothing about our reparations yet. But you got Amy Schumer, your niece, your cousin, whoever she is to you. She's an actor. She running around. All the Schulers. See, it makes me think Chuck Schumer trying to pull a fluke. That's why they wanted to talk to the big Jew. They say, yo, we're looking for the big Jew. There you go right there. They pointed at him. Chuck Schumer said that out of his own mouth, that the peoples in January 6th says they go to big Jew. That's what they said. That's what they called him. Chuck Schumer said that out of his own mouth. Senator Chuck Schumer. Said that out of his own mouth. Yo, Chuck, why you ain't come through and save the peoples, man? See, Al D'Amato, Senator Al D'Amato, man, I remember you was running against him and you took his seat. Do some fugazi shit. I remember that back in the days with Al D'Amato, man, Senator Al D'Amato. He was a good senator, man, for New York, man. You know what I'm saying? I think he was a Republican, too. He was very cool. I remember that. During the times of Mario Cuomo, Sr., the father. But see, Cuomo didn't like Koch. You know, and I feel bad for Koch, how they did him, but he was a good man. Okay? So, you know, when Dinkins beat, what's his name, and got the jump off, you know what I'm saying? It was a very, very beautiful time. Then they tried to link the man up with a $65,000 headboard and all that, making that big public news. And they did the dudes dirt. So now Eric Adams is in the trenches, and he has to collectively put all this together. Our peoples is making it a little bit difficult to do our job, especially when we're trying to save hip hop. You know what I mean? Because honestly, man, you're running around playing psychology games. Okay, gas prices, put extra prices and stuff. It's going a little exciting. Okay, we got another dude that's doing another vehicular homicide, driving speed. That was 5 days ago. These people are definitely losing their minds, man. They're losing their minds. I don't know how to call it. But we're going to call it the way we need to call it, though. Okay? We got to call it. That's not hip-hop. What these people just doing and promoting, that's not hip-hop. That's something else. That's called Rage of Destructions or something like that. You know what I mean? Well, you're right, mid-range. Because it was something to say that he lost that many black votes from that because he didn't go stand tall with the peoples in Bensonhurst. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I remember back in the days we went for the revenge of that. Later on down in line when we got some strong brothers. And we went to go, you know what I'm saying? We went to go revenge it. But yeah, what killed them was the traffic. You know, the beat down, he got away from it, we was told. It's him running across the street that got him hit by the car. You understand what I'm saying? They caught him with a girl. It was a story, I think he was with a girl, Bensonhurst, something like that. It was an old story. It made us all believe not to go there. That was their way of putting fear in us, and that was real deep. Now you can go in Bensonhurst and do what you want to do. But at that time, they didn't want us to go to, not even to shop, because we used to go there and shop like right there so we can run right to the train. There used to be a little spots right there. Got the stop. Used to get off Bensonhurst, I think it was. I forgot what train. Last stop on the A train or some shit like that. I think something like that. I ain't been out there in so long. Yeah, but this is scary. It was scary, man. They had some nice stores, shopping stores, real plain, like not open. It's just like, you know, like you ever been in Brooklyn and how you walk down, you see a little sneaker store. They had one of those. It was very close to the train. had a movie theater. So we used to go to the movie theater. Griffin was Howard Beach. Yeah, got hit by the car. They chased him, and he was running and got hit by the vehicles. That's what happened to beloved Yusuf Hawkins, man. And yeah, that's what took place. That's what took place with the brother, man. You know, it was just some dudes that he smacked up. You know, they never want to tell you the story. The nigga wasn't no punk, man. You know what I'm saying? Yusuf Hawkins wasn't no punk. Let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it that, you know, he was running and he was scared. And nah, he went out fighting. You know what I'm saying? They just kept coming. You know what I mean? They just kept coming. And whoever he was with, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Rolling for Dolo for solo probably could have got him way, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't no punk. You know what I'm saying? I believe he was fighting his way out of that and figured he could run, which he thought he had a good line of getting across, but Most High made it not happen. Along with that violence of hate from the Italians. That's who killed them. Some Italians. You know what I'm saying? Them Italians did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Them Italians did that to Son. You know what I mean? Play Son out like that. They ain't had no right doing that. Because he was messing with a girl. Now the Italian girls want to be with black guys. Every time you see it, they with black guys now. Black guys having fun with them. They looking kind of crazy in the face when they go say, hey, what's up? You want to chill with me? And I got the pizzas. I got this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, the Italians, man. You know? The girl was like, well, I do all that, but I still want to hang out with my black friend. Oh, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. You know? They was getting real heavy with that, man. They was getting real heavy with that. You know? So they did the black man kind of dirty. You know what I'm saying? Till now, we back on top with it, you know? Get my sage at. Yeah, they doing what they gotta do. I'm just chilling. You know, the story was just like they told us. We remember the story, you know? But, you know, big up to the beloved Yusuf Hawkins, the ancestor. Yusuf Hawkins. This is a brother from back in the days in my time in Brooklyn. And he ran to Howard Beach or Bensonhurst. Yeah, Howard Beach, Bensonhurst, Howard. I think it was called like that. So I think we took the shit to Howard Beach. That's what it was. It was told not to go to Howard Beach. That's what it was. Howard Beach led into Bensonhurst. See, I'm starting to remember the story now. Been so old and been so long. My brother was messing with some Italian girl. Yeah, Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. But it's in the borderline. It's like on the borderline, like right, what I'm saying, like a borderline. It's like kind of like a borderline, right? Mid-range. Howard Beach. They told us not to go there just because, but it was Ben's, yeah, it was like, yeah, it was kind of like old Brooklyn, you know, just like what it looks like. Czechoslovakians was over there. There was a lot of Slavs, you know, a lot of them Slavs. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of Jews, Russian Jews, a lot of mafia. Yeah, that's where he was at. Yeah, I'm on live. Yeah, come on in right here. Come in. Let me see. See how I look. Yeah, come on in. Come in. Where you at? I got the chair right here. All right, good. Yeah, man. He was messing with an Italian. He was dating an Italian. We was young. You know, the story had us when we was young. You know, I was a little kid. I think I was like, where was I? What year was that? I think I was pushing up. Maybe I was a teenager. Yeah, mob up black back then. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they did. Until we got the lowdown on them. Once we got the lowdown on them, they didn't like it. Because they had the girls say to themselves, what is so aggressive with y'all beating up on these guys? When they found out what it was about, the girls said, hey, we gonna chill out. So they started to calm down to keep the girls. The girls was leaving them for black men. The Italians was leaving, the Italian women was leaving the Italian men for black men. So now the fucking Italians was getting mad every time they saw a black guy. They want to beat him up. So they started to realize what it was, and they was getting money. So somebody told them, hey, that don't work no more. You know what I'm saying? So Tony can't get him a pizza shop no more and run around. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, man. Definitely. You know? You remember the stories, man. You know? I remember going to carpet, doing carpet business days. When I went to go do carpet at a mafia house, a mob, reputed mob boss house. We had to do a lot of carpet that day in his house. I'll never forget. It was all sorts of carpet that nigga won. He had like a fucking mini fucking mansion. Wow, that shit was crazy. Paid us a lot of money that day too. Word, he paid us a lot of money that day. No. I already put it together. So I'm mapping it out right now. I mean, yeah, I got my notes in front of me. You know that I gotta keep the scholar. I got the notes in front of me, Queen, holding it down. Because you know I go through the day so much. You know, I'll be forgetting what I be going through. I'll be like, yo, I didn't put this on paper and you know come through. Okay, so we come through. I don't be free, you know, like that. I got my notes. Same if I was, you know, got the notes. You know what I'm saying? That's what they said. Yo, what you thought? Got that soapbox bully experience in 35 minutes. You made it. What happened at Bensonhurst, I think in early 89, I think it was 88, 89. What was that? 90? Black kid had a Italian girl, messing with an Italian girl. And, you know, I think he went to go see or he went to the movies. It was something in that range and was outnumbered by some Italians. He fought some of them off. His name was Yusuf Hawkins. He fought some of them off. And he tried to escape across the expressway and was mauled by a car, by a vehicle. Mayor Koch at the time didn't know, you know. So we was discussing, and it led all to this, pertaining to what we was talking about earlier. They shot him. I thought it was hit by a car. Well, look, maybe he did get shot after they found out he was alive from the vehicle. Okay, I'm not quite sure. We ain't hear gunshots. I don't think we heard. We just know that he was killed from a car. You saying he got shot? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. If you're looking on Google and you got some new information, that's something different. You know what I'm saying? At that time, gun violence was very, very, no Griffin got hit. The car and how I don't even know who Griffin is, son. That was his homeboy or something? That was his friend? Griffin? Yasada, we talking about old Brooklyn tale. Kid from Brooklyn went to go see some girl or a movie. Nah, son. Griffin. What was the other kid named Griffin? Two different incidents. All right, put me up on speed again, because you know I'm old school. Griffin got hit by a car. Who was Griffin? What was his name? You know what I'm saying? What was his name? I like mid-range. Mid-range, I like you, man. Mid-range is doing all right. I like what we doing. See, we doing real good here. I'm gonna have to make him you're gonna have to be one of the team in a minute. I'll check his name out in a minute. Who was Griffin? I remember the name, but I'm trying to remember. Take your time. I know you texting. Type. Michael Griffin. Yeah, Michael Griffin was hit by the car. Did they do a thing on Michael Griffin? I'm not quite sure. Well, like you said, one was higher than the other when they both should have been just the way they were. Two black men being dissembled by an angry mob of Italians at that time in the late 80s. Now, what they doing today is a little bit high speed. What they doing today is a little bit high speed. You know what I'm saying? So them dudes is moving around very, very, very randomly and seldomly. Michael Griffin. The movie was dedicated to Yusuf Hawkins. That wasn't the story. Yeah, I remember the movie was dedicated to Yusuf Hawkins, but it wasn't the story and do the right thing. I remember, my brother. Very, very cool, man. I remember what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to remember. I know I was in high school, junior high, pushing that era. You know what I'm saying? I think Al Sharpton was there for Yusuf Hawkins. I think that's where he was at. He went where what was big. He went with what was big. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, come on through. And all right, you good. Very good. Everything is healthy. You all right? Good. You made me one too? All right, don't worry about it. Yeah, you gotta do the. No, I want the yeah, the march. I want the corn, the avocado. We almost done. Get ready to take nip out. We almost done. Doing real good here. So yeah, he did. He did a couple of marches. He ran around like a slave. Yeah, give a birthday shout out to the beloved Queen D. Big up to the beloved Queen D. Today is her birthday. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. Yeah, it was very dark times back then. You know what I'm saying? It was very dark times back then. You know what I mean? They tried to do us dirty like they did just now. Like we just heard about another rapper. So it makes me think that I don't want to be a rapper, which I never was. I'm an MC. I don't hear MCs getting killed. Did you hear MC get murdered? I ain't hear no MC get murdered. I've been hearing rappers getting murdered. Not MC, not lyricists, poets. They not getting in no trouble. They not getting in no trouble. It's them goddamn rappers. They tried to rape the girl, Tawana Broadley. Yeah, that was one of them. I think that's her name. Tawana Broadley, you know, some people said it was a hoax. A lot of people said it was a whole bunch of things, you know, just a hoopla of some girl being jacked up by some, you know what I'm saying? They be putting these stories together real quick to make you forget. But we should have got reparations back then. You know? See, they think the reparations is, well, we get them what they need, they gonna take over. If we give them what they need, they gonna take over. Somebody gonna sneak out, make it happen, and utilize that shit like a card, like EBT. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, what I'm thinking is when they give to us that stuff, it'll be late on the delay. Like that little girl on the train who got stabbed, poked. And it took 40 minutes for them to arrive in Midtown. Are you crazy? People who live in New York City know that the police is adamant right on the scene. You turn around and spit too differently, they right there giving you a ticket. So they missed out. Whatever happened to the R&B? Thank you, Mid-Range. See, I got a good brother here. Mid-Range and Yasana Harfield. These, I might have to fix you up, Mid-Range. Just give me a minute. I got you, Mid-Range. I'm going to fix you up, baby. I like your mindset. Well, R&B is being compromised. When you got Mary J. Blige talking about her rent money is due, and she came here and she want to leave what she came here with a rapper named Dave East. And you know, it got compromised. It was called hip hop and R&B. We even let them come in, rapid R&B. We let them slide in. It took the police that long to come for that girl aid when she got poked. And the dude had a wife beat on. I don't wear wife beaters. I never met a man that wear wife beaters. This is a man beater. So he had a wife beat on. The dude that killed people is wearing wife beaters. Doing dumb stuff in the world of craziness. Spike Lee, not quite sure. Not quite sure. About what? That's what I was thinking. You know, he did some boogaloo. He did some other things. He ran around. But look, The R&B got compromised. When you got Faith Hill, right? Let's stay with the program here. See, first and foremost, somebody from Biggie Smalls' camp should have broke Stevie J's jaw. Straight up. Biggie Mans and them should have ran down on Stevie J and said, yo, that's off limit, B. I don't see nobody in Big Pun run up on his bike and he's gone. Messing around and shit. They tried to say Cuban Link and all that shit. I don't really I don't really believe it. I don't believe it. Be careful with the phone touching on the thing. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was somebody should have broke that dude Stevie J's jaw. First and foremost, Jay-Z should have said something. That's your man. You should have said something, Jay-Z. Why you ain't say, yo, son, what you doing? All right, dating? No, man, get the fuck out of here. You writing a song? All right, cool. You up there playing in the cheeks, playing with her. You dishonor her legacy by fucking around with some other bum bitch. You a clown, Stevie J. I don't know about dude. Mid-range gonna talk about that. Spike Lee movies don't really catch my attention until he put Denzel in there. You know what I'm saying? He caught my attention after Denzel. You know what I'm saying? He caught my attention with the Denzel technology. And Michael Jordan. Jordans. He brought out the Jordans. Wait, man, he's going out in a minute. He almost done. He ain't gonna go out with y'all. You gonna go out and come back because we gotta go to the Ox store and come back anyway. I gotta talk to my people. You don't see how thing. You don't see my people's talking to me. Everybody building. We building on the. Somebody should. Jay-Z, why you ain't saying nothing? Yo, son, that ain't fair, son. You know you're not supposed to be doing that. That's Biggie, son. He was better off Stevie J fucking with Charlie Baltimore. You was better off fucking. I wouldn't even put Little Kim in there. That would be an insult. But you was better off because he said that he had Escape. He had the girl. No, not from Escape. Total. No, was it Total? Yeah, the girl from Total. He was chilling with one of them girls from Total. You could have took one of them girls from Total. You went after Biggie's wife. Yeah, Sal's Pizza. That's what they did. They burnt down Sal's Pizza due to the fact of his nonchalant ways of talking to the Afro-Americans at that time. That fucking clown. You all right? It was a dedicated to Yusuf Hawk is not about the Closet movie that relates to the story was Jungle Fever, but it was about not about the incident. Thank you, Mid-Range. Appreciate that. I remember Jungle Fever. You know what I'm saying? Weed and water right now. So you mean to tell me that's what we doing? So hip hop got compromised by a lot of people. Then we lost, you know, where Darnell at? Where Joe? Where John B? But see, I found out what happened to all the R&B singers. See, Anita Baker, she went to the Las Vegas residency. They go on to the Las Vegas residency for a couple of things and a couple of reasons. A lot of your favorite stars and actors and singers is moving to the Las Vegas residency due to the fact that Las Vegas don't have a lot of tax. Las Vegas, Nevada is exactly what they said it is. It's one or two things, four things, many things. It's a sin city. Right or wrong? It's a sin city, boy. So you're moving over there. It's worse than Hotlanta. And they say Hotlanta is running around. Or Gaylanta, they say. However they call it. Rainbow Atlanta, however, I don't know. Sad. I'm mad that they took the colors and made it what they made. Yeah, Radio Raheem got murdered in the movie, got choked out, and that's what happened. So yeah, man, that's how R&B got compromised. Okay. Then they try to do these little verses with the woman trying to come in and do their thing, and you know, and it worked a little bit, but see, the billionaires of music that's making them big money, that's Afro-American, should help buy the masters back for others. I thought Jay-Z was doing that at one time. I was told, I thought I read something that he was doing. I thought he was doing that at one time. It could be whatever they think it could be. But the point is they, you know, it got compromised. Moving over here, moving over there, everybody jumping around. It's thick and it's thick and crazy. You know what I'm saying? What can you do? You know, that's why we moving the way we moving. Calm down. That's why we moving the way we moving to try to save hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the best I can. Me and SOAPBOX WILLE. We trying to do the best that we can. Okay, we try to do the best that we can. You know? Yeah, we try to do the best that we can, man. In other news, you hear what Hamp shoes. This is like Hamp bringing the news. Came through for something different. Where you choose. You chose me. Now we win. No lose. We do different composition books with different colors for me and you to look at, brother. I know. You want the narrative to be you. It could be you. But you can, nah, dude. Came with a few of them things. We open it up. You see the gold ring. Look, I'm over here with something heavy. They doing anything? That's cool, kid. It ain't meeting up to me. You ain't thinking about me. I'm not thinking about you. But I think about all the things that's moving around to try to get down. You're playing around with a different sound. SOAPBOX, go get him now. He already in the background. He's waiting for you. About to slice your throat now. But look, I'm over here smoking on good. Something heavy here. Look at his hair. Talked a few bit. Came through with a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They better have one. Better have one up in the Bronx for us, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't get that barrel. You got hip hop. I should have came from that barrel. I would be happy to be a rapper from New York City and say I'm from the Bronx and I'm black. I would love to say that. That's like saying I play basketball, right? And they say, where you from? There's only two places you got to yell out. It's either Harlem or Brooklyn. But if you normally, niggas went to the Rucker, that's what you was known to be like, yo, we going there to play the ball. Then they know about us Brooklyn niggas. When they like, yo, who y'all? We like, yo, we from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was like I said long couple of lives back, you know, my height, my weight, my hand that I shot with was like 2,500 in the city. So I had a lot of dudes I had to go up against just to get a point guard spot. You know what I'm saying? It was very, very, very challenging at that time. You know, I missed the mandatory tryouts. Then after that, I found rap. I found rap right after I did the Gachos, Riverside Church. If you from Brooklyn and they knew that you was nice, niggas sent you there. But in Brooklyn, you played in Kelly Park. You played in the BRC in Brownsville, Brooklyn. And if you played at what was that other one? West 4th. Because West 4th was kind of like West 4th. You know what I'm saying? West 4th Park was kind of like, all right. But once you made it to the Rucker and you made it to Riverside and Gachos, you was a ball handler. Because I think Gachos was from Brooklyn. He was at the church I was working for, Our Lady of Victory. Never forget. Word, Gacho. They used to come practice in Our Lady of Victory. Just because the church had not the breakaway rims, you had to really shoot. A lot of shooting. And if you did a dunk, you'll hurt your wrist. So it was a lot of clap the board, layups. And the gym was just that old with the smell, wood, hardwood, and niggas just running around. That was me, man. That was me. I got my Jordans right here on the floor. May my mother rest in peace. She will tell you I had posters of Michael Jordan. Once I found out the man was from Brooklyn. Once I found out Mike was from Brooklyn, I was going crazy in Boys and Girls High School. No, he was from Brooklyn, then went to North Carolina. Jay-Z brought that out of us long when we found out, but I've been new. I was a Michael Jordan fanatic. You know what I'm saying? Word, I caught that one a long time ago. And I was reading a book called, I think it was called something cat. Fly like a cat, no, speed like a cat. I think it was Speed Like a Cat. It was at a book fair. And it was a cartoon character book with Jordan on the cover of it. Speed Like a Cat, something like that. Something like it was an old book. I picked it up and I read it. That's when I found out. I was like, oh. And I tried to tell the niggas on the court. They was like, word. And I wasn't bringing the book to show them. So I was like, you know, they ain't pay attention. So, yeah, man. Because how people knew who I was on the court, my stepfather's name was Angelo Jordan. That made it better. He took me to, he bought me my first Jordans, the reflective tongue. That's when Jordan won his first ring. I got those. He knew I was playing ball. At that time, I didn't understand the sneaker. You know what I'm saying? At that time, I didn't understand the sneaker. I was like, yo, these sneakers wasn't made to be in the street. They have to be in the court. He defied that. He was like, nah, you nice. I watched you. I want to see how the sneakers work on the real deal, concrete. Go play. Yo, I'm going to mess him up, though. He looked at me and said, just go play. I missed that dude. He was a good ball player, too. Angelo Jordan. Big up to call him AJ. Word. I used to play him, my uncle. My Uncle Boo used to play. My cousin Pop used to play. Calvin used to play, which was Pop's brother-in-law. And every goddamn day, I was thinking of something to do to these old niggas. Every goddamn day, they was I was grabbing rebounds like a grown man after dealing with them niggas. I went back to play with the dudes at the school, and then Coach Brown, for me, rest in peace. put me on JV. I couldn't make varsity. I think I stopped playing after my eyes got a little tough. Wearing the glasses, then I was like, yo, I could got the lenses, like James Worthy and all that. I just had I was a mid-range, good name right here for this brother. I was a mid-range shooter. I wasn't really no long shooter. I was 10 to 13, maybe 15. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes 17, almost maybe a little 19. Sometimes. I was just a mid-range shooter, a point guard, you know what I'm saying? That was it. You know, it was very, 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 it was good. Boys and girls was good. But what made me stop playing basketball when I found out my friends from the team in high school was down with Black Moon, the rap group. So I picked up my rap career with my homeboys in the school when we was getting ready to sign for the Jimmy Henchman production. Jimmy Henchman, well-known dude. What happened was when it was time to meet Jimmy, we was already seasoned already. So for him to give us a deal wasn't even that hard to do. You know what I'm saying? $100,000 contract for some 4 little boys from high school. Everybody had $25,000, not $2,500. Yeah, I controlled the floor at that time. It was rough. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's when I found out. When I found out he did that, and I saw the video, and he came to school. But see, we was playing ball already. Excuse me. His name is Trev. His brother name is Art1. He do the art graffiti. Go follow him on Instagram. He's an Israelite now. Peace and love. And I said, all right, cool. So I seen him. We had a nice talk. He was like, yo, you know. I was like, word. So I missed the mandatory practice due to some miscellaneous family issues. I didn't know that was the move to say, yo, I'm going for this for real. You got to kill me. I didn't take that lesson. I was really an obeyable kid, handle the assignment in case Sarah. So when I met him, I was like, wait a minute, who you? He's like, yo, I'm Trev, playing ball, shooting around. Heard me rapping one day. And just like, yo, you want to hang out? I was like, cool. So when I saw the video, I was like, oh shit, who that? So I never forget, it was on Video Music Box. When I first heard that, I changed my whole style. I mean, at that time. Right now it's different. At that time, I was trying to get my dudes to understand that, yo, it's a different style. We got all these styles, plus Wu-Tang, Nas. It was around early 92, kid. We signed to Jimmy Henchman at the early 92, fighting to get in. And we was called the Bionic Idiots. We are very much in the books of Henchman Productions. Our single, Never Got Trenches, put into to play. I guess my friend who was the head leader of the group put us on to shit later. And we didn't catch on to what we was up against until he went up there and stole the masters. But prior for him getting the masters back, Jimmy Henchman produced it, Groove Theory. Tell me what you want me to do. They was on our record label. So when I found out who they was, I was like, oh, snap. Cool. They the first act to come out. Then there was some other team members in there called the Invisible. Their names was the Invisible Men. So Ralph Edison Peoples or whatever Peoples, however Peoples was like, yo, the name sound like this. So they called themselves the Invizzies. Big up to them. They had a very good song called HAMPTONS. Little Sean was there. Miss T was there. So very good times in hip hop, golden time. And my rhymes was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't a lot of killing and busting your head open 100,000 times and shit. Calm down. Who was from Brownsville? Who was from Brownsville, brother? Mid-range. Who was from Brownsville? I think the other team members were. I think Buckshot Shorty was more in Bushwick. I met Buckshot Shorty. That's when he called himself at that time. I never forget in Bushwick Projects and when they did the video, how many MCs must get dissed after Who Got the Props. Who Got the Props came out, we just saw some little niggas. So this high school days. So I'm worrying about raps and grades. I didn't start picking up the blunts until about 12th grade, knowing that we was graduating. And that's when I met Duke. You know what I'm saying? Trev from Black Moon. When he took me inside, it was like, yo, you might have to get extra. But at that time, Helter Skelter, R.I.P. Sean Price. Not now, Sean Price. Ruckus. It was kind of like, yo, and Rock. Because Rock was like the real before Ruck. So it was like, oh. Then when I had to meet Smith and Wesson, that was their name before they called themselves the Cocoa Brothers. Smith and Wesson. But by that time, I was seasoned. I'm almost ready. Yeah. By that time, I was seasoned. You know what I'm saying? Because I had met some peoples who I was in training with. Yeah. I'm coming to that. Coming to that right now. I had a friend in high school. Like I said, I met the dude from Black Moon. I met Buckshot Shorty. I was hanging with 5FT. That's when we used to go to Best Style Boxing Association, Gates Avenue. So I started to meet Kevlar. Y'all don't know about Kevlar. May he rest in peace. He was tough. In that area was kind of like, it wasn't wild. It wasn't wild. I mean, niggas was getting money, but that was like, that's that side. But we was MC hunting. You was an MC, we had to find you. We had to know what you was out here representing. I had to know what you had to say, so I had to go back. So these abstract rappers started to come out late. Outcasts and Diggable Planets and fucking Fugees, and these guys started to come after Large Professor and all the rest of the dudes. We was like still mingling. You know, education rap. Once Nas hit the scene, we was like, all right, maybe Rakim. I was like, all right, cool. All right, who's next? All right, the Mike Geronimo, the Daz Effects. So I had a friend in high school who knew MOP. So my buddy knew MOP. And that was tough. Because How About Some Hardcore changed everything for everybody who was writing those rhymes. When I met Little Fame, when I met Billy Dan, because Billy Danzini was just a ghost. He was like a legend, like he really is. When you met him, you felt his presence for real. And it wasn't no baby raps with that nigga too. I never fucking forget, boy. I had 48 bars 12 times. I had 48 bars 12 times, no hooks. At that time, niggas wasn't really hooking. Chorus. You had to do that on the track. Well, Brooklyn, late 90s, early 90s, somewhat. Because the law school was in Brownsville. Akbar School was in Brownsville. R.I.P. to Akbar. He was in Brownsville on Julia Street, took care of us. You know what I'm saying? Tyson had the pigeon coop up there and all that. You know what I'm saying? We used to go to Amboy over there behind, you know what I'm saying, Saratoga and all that, Betsy Hay Pool. You know what I mean? It was real deal back there. It wasn't really no wildness. Niggas was just rapping. Money got involved. It changed everything. You know what I'm saying? Met Biggie Smalls by the Restoration. Tight army jacket, Biggie Small. Tight army jacket, Biggie Small. With me and my boy Damien, my friend, my best friend. I named my son after him. My best friend, Damien Reed, man. Wherever I saw him one time when I was with my mom. May she rest in peace. I said, yo, Mom, that's my boy Damien Reed. She was like, that's the boy, Damien. I was like, yeah. Remember I used to go to his house, do the music, and he used to call me, and I used to just go to take the A train to Nostrand Avenue, and they rock. She was like, yeah. Word, man. Those were some good times in hip hop, son. So now, you know, after Hamp got a lawsuit, then after Hamp got 2 kids and things of that nature, took on the extra toll of hate. And then people still in the background hating again, but they not forward no more because you can't beat somebody who's determined. I'm determined to probably get something out of this. Maybe a soundtrack on somebody's movie, you know. I'm not holding no more shows with people. I don't want to do that. I don't want to initiate. I want to do it like Frank said. I was talking to my little friend yesterday. She's 8 years old. They came to visit. I said, we got to do it like Frank. She said, who's Frank? I said, Frank Sinatra. No, I didn't say Frank Sinatra. Yeah, I said, we got to do it like Frank. She said, Frank. I said, yeah, Frank. She said, like, well, Frankenstein? I was like, you know what? Yeah, matter of fact, yeah. We got to do it like Frankenstein. She said, why did he got I want to know what she said. She didn't say bolts. I think she said, why do he got them things in his head? I said, what things? Screws? Bolts? Nuts? Stuff like that to make her know what tools are, you know? She might want to become a mechanic one day. So we laughed at the word Frank. Bill Cosby had a movie, video, or television program, the darnest things kids will say. You know what I mean? That's what one of them moments I had with that 8-year-old teaching me something. I was like, Frank Sinatra, we got to do it like Frank said. We got to do it our way, like Frank. She said, who Frank? I said, you know, Frank. She said, Frankenstein? I said, yeah, we going to rock with Frankenstein. We going to rock with Frankenstein. That's cool. Big up to my beloved girl. They was here yesterday watching their little kid programs. I had the kids. I was doing what Sparta told us. The kid got to be strong for the war. Okay? The little kid strong. That's all I could say. There was 3 of them over here chilling. 2 girls, 1 boy. The little boy was a couple months old. You know, he was chilling with me. He had a throw-up party like a mug, man. He had a throw-up party. When I said, yo, he's having a throw-up party, the little girl started laughing at that. That's why I did 40 minutes yesterday on Left and Broke. I said, oh, man, I got to go hang out with them. So I did my little neighborhood shaking hands and kissing babies, you know? And what else happened? You know, my babies is in teenage age now. You know, all they want to do is from dad is, Dad, what's up? Can I, you know, blah, blah, blah. And that's it. You know, once I show them what I'm doing, I think this is not they speed no more. Because I think they know that they don't want to play around too much on the internet like they used to. You know, at that time it was fun. Once they realize that this thing is like you know what I mean? What that person said. So the lady said the internet, social media, is very much our way to prosecute you Negroes. You Negroes is getting prosecuted through the social media. That's why I'm just trying to save hip hop. Saving myself first. Self-preservation is my first nature. That I'm saving hip hop. Hip hop is a community of people that want to do good, like I'm doing good. I don't know nothing. You get me on what beats? SOAPBOX making the beats, handwritten beats. You can't get me now. You can't copyright me now. You can't give me no more of that bullshit you was giving me before. I got SOAPBOX WILLE, kid. I got the SOAPBOX holding me down, kid. You know what I mean? You got 700 people in the building, 1,400 likes. That looks real good. You know what I'm saying? That looks real good, man. Another SOAPBOX WILLE experience. And then I'm out, and I'm going to come back. I'm going to take you to 125th Street. Okay, we have 118. We're running the local train right now. Get this little sage up. I got some work to do later on. I ain't even finished the rap I was supposed to finish, but that's okay. That's my business. But look, I told you what time it is. I got a Chromebook. I still carry that thing. I'm a known crook. But you see what you see. You have to see. What you really see is me times three. Three of us. You might have to punch the middle, but I dodged that bus, dodged that shot that you shot at me, cuz, word up. You fucking with the great black scientists. I told you what time it was. You playing with the iron fist. That was Sun movie though. I was in the goddamn audience, came through with a different accordion. I played it. Where was you at when I said it? I told you, whole Brady came through slaying. Nah, man. I woke up like this. You mad because I woke up like this. Man, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? I'm tired of playing with you. You ain't saving hip hop. You ain't working with me. But that's okay. I was the bull then and the bull now. They had me in the field, lugging the motherfucking thing on my shoulders. The ox, that's me. I'm pulling and lugging me, man. The tugboat. The little engine that could. That's us. Me and Lou Smokebox work. We the little engine that could. Huh? We the little engine that could that's wearing man beats. I told you, man. The lungs of hip hop is back. You forgot about that track. Don't worry about it though. We got mid-range holding it down now. I see what time it is. The queen, she definitely was holding it down. Definitely. Now we got another soldier. See, SOAPBOX is in the trenches. Now we got mid-range. And Jabri. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Don't even want to hit him with this. That one sound too dangerous, man. That's a SOAPBOX John right there, man. Son said he want to do that motherfucking John with us. We gonna do it. We gotta do it. You know, he's from San Diego. We come. Yeah, he chilling. We covered. We going out right now. We going to 125th Street. We in here, no doubt. You ready to go out? Be ready. All right. Hold that one down. We're going to 125th Street. And they should be all right with that. We're going to 125th to take them out and roll out. We had a nice little conversation. I just came in, just gave a little bit of time with the time, playing around with words that we need to play around with. And That's what it was, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was, man. You know, we came here to change the curriculum to a different curriculum, you know. But this is a minute and 39 here. Let's see what Soapbox got on this one. But I think I heard that one, though. I think that one we said it was a little bit rough. You know what I'm saying? And I love y'all, man. You know how I do. You know what I'm saying? You stay tuned for part 2. The next one gonna be called something else. That's how we do it, man. Life stories for real. I appreciate you. You can take them out if you want to. You can run them because I gotta chill. These people, they here, man. Come on, we going outside. You ready? How what? What you mean how? Life stories real. Not quite sure where you coming from, my queen. I gotta find out what you mean with that. How the original. Yeah, that's what I used to do back in the days with those good folks of good harmony music and hip hop back in the days. Okay, as we know, we go get his leash from. Ready to pop and show we on out, coming in, rolling out. I got all this paperwork on the floor. I was rapping and writing, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Anytime I think I be feeling like back in the days, just like some real, that's that soapbox experience, man. That's one of the singles we moving around with, you know? Okay, where we at? 120, we going right. Look, yo, man. Hey, yo, the lungs of hardcore will roar from a Commodore, the overscored military condor. When you open up the door, you saw Soapbox, changed to lieutenant. Then he came spraying the floor. For me, I'm sitting back with a different TV. 57-inch screen came to blow you, get what I mean. Highs 57, catch up. You wasn't there, what's up? Came through with a different cup, open up. Yeah, man, new light on. Something different, kid, but you biting on them. That's cool. You can have a few other tools. And after that, I came through and I dropped jewels. There you go. You can have a few of my lines. You can have a few of Hamp rhymes inside the university town. Came through dropping big rhymes. Where you at? You on the block dropping dimes. You better stop. Happy birthday to Big D. Hold it down for me. Came through with something that ain't learned about Fuji. Fiji came through with something different, baby. We in the trenches.